Hi, my name is Paige Seyfarth, and I'm a senior in the engineering pathway at CSI. For my senior capstone project, I decided to make a smart mirror. For this project, I used a Raspberry Pi 4, an LED screen, and a two-way mirror. To start the project, I had to download the Raspbian zip file and flash it onto the SD card with a program called Etcher. I then plugged the SD card into the Raspberry Pi and connected the Raspberry Pi into the LED screen and started working on the code. The coding was the most challenging part of this whole process because I wasn't familiar with the Raspberry Pi, but I watched a few informational videos and got the hang of it. After the coding was correct and the screen was working, I was able to customize it to my liking. I added a Spotify module, some fun sayings, and made the weather module for our area. I did this by going into the main code and going to the module section and moving a few things around. Once the programming was done, I started working on the building of the mirror. I first took off the plastic casing of the LED screen so it would be thinner and lighter. I then worked on the wooden frame. I did this by cutting 4 pieces of wood and gluing them together, and I did the same for the molding. I drilled holes in the frame to let air escape so the Raspberry Pi didn't overheat as well. Next, I moved on to painting the frame white to go in my room. I then made an outlet in the frame so only one wire would be coming out the bottom to look sleeker. Next, I put the mirror, Raspberry Pi, and wires all in their places and secured them down. On the bottom of the frame, I added a piece of cardboard that I painted black so you couldn't see the wires at the bottom of the frame. Once everything was in place, I wiped down the LED screen, placed the two-way mirror on top of it, and drilled down the molding into the frame to secure the mirror. This is the final look of the back of the mirror. This is the top, this is the bottom. This is the single cord that is connected to that outlet, which all the other cords are connected to. Right down here is the Raspberry Pi. That is the button that I turn the Raspberry Pi on with. This is the VGA cord that connects the screen to the Raspberry Pi. This is the black piece of cardboard that I painted, and this is the screen. And that is how I turn on the LED screen. This is the final look of the smart mirror. Over here is the weather module that shows the temperature, the weather for the week, the sunset, the sunrise, and the wind. Up here is the quotes that change throughout the day. Right here is the date and the time. And this right here is the Spotify module that I added in. When you play the song, the second counts up. And if you jump ahead in the song, the seconds jump with it. Over here is where I turn on the Raspberry Pi by a button. And this is the Raspberry Pi down there. And over here on this side is where I turn on the LED screen.